I'm going live. And we're live. Hello, 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 my friends. I've already got two friends here, Cindy Bennett and Morgan Brown. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Isn't it so... Do I have lipstick? Sorry, guys. Isn't it so much fun how we have our little community of friends that we go to each other's lives and we hang out and we talk and we have coworkers in VIPKID land. So I have a long list of things I want to mention. Amanda L, welcome. Amanda, if you're on Facebook, add me on Facebook and say this is Amanda L from YouTube because I want to be friends with you for real. I want a face to go with your comments. Okay. If you want to be my friend, that is. All right. So, okay. Yeah. I'm just Evelyn Joy on Facebook. I don't put my last name because I try not to mention my city or last name as much as possible just for privacy issues, just because it's so easy on the internet to look up people's addresses, and I don't want to have a creeper situation on YouTube because I'm so popular. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, hello, hello. I have 3 friends watching. Okay. So I've got a long list of things to talk about. I wanted to say Morgan Brown went live today. That was my first time going to one of Morgan Brown's lives. So exciting. Hopefully more to come. Morgan Brown, but on YouTube, she is Teacher Morgan SWM. Check out her channel. Please subscribe to her and click the notification bell for her and for me. If you click the notification bell, which I need to for Morgan, I think, because I didn't get notifications for it. But if you click the notification bell, you get notified when they set up a live so that you can go to it, right? So, yeah. YouTube has a new policy that I wanted to talk to my YouTuber friends about real quick. It's actually a new policy because of a new law in America protecting children, which is good. If you have kids that watch YouTube on an iPad or on a cell phone, you know that they can click through things and change the video real easily. They know how to swipe and do all that, and they can get into something dangerous or weird pretty easily. So to protect children like that, YouTube now has to specify whether or not a video is made for kids or not made for kids. Before you quickly say, oh, it's fine for kids and click it's fine for kids, you're going to be blocked on a lot of features if you do that. I was thinking, and my demographic, everyone that watches my videos pretty much is 95% women, 5% men, and they're all in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. So even though I make videos that are about teaching children and are about being a mom and maybe have kids in it or mention kids in it, my videos aren't made for kids. So I choose to put 18 and over because my comments would get turned off. So let me back up. If you select that it's made for kids, it's going to be viewable to children, and they don't have to specify that they're 18 years old. But if you select that it's made for adults, you're not going to have your comments blocked. You're going to be eligible for adult ads and stuff. Not bad ads, but you know. So basically, you're going to get blocked from like having comments and having a lot of things if it's for kids. So for me, since my content has kids in it, but it's made for adults, I don't have little children subscribing to me and watching my videos. I'm choosing to click for my channel whenever it asks me that question on a video. I'm choosing to click that it's made for adults. So that's up to you, YouTubers, whether you want to click that or not, but just throwing that out there. Okay, I have a Dollar Tree haul that I want to show you guys. I have a song I want to sing to you, and I want to talk about a VIPKID teacher. There's a VIPKID teacher that went live on one of the VIPKID Facebook groups this morning. Well, she made it last night. I saw it this morning. And she got a phone call from VIPKID and she did not answer it. And then she got an email saying, I'm trying to get a hold of you. I need to talk to you. So she was real nervous and worried. And it turned out okay, but she made a live video talking about her experience. She was not in trouble, but she got a reminder that when talking about countries, she specifically was talked to about one of her classes. And this is a reminder that they're listening to everything you say in your classes, which is good for the protection of the students and everything. But this teacher, she had just taught a class that they were practicing the ong sound, like O-N-G. And so she's pretty sure they had said Hong Kong and stuff like that in that class. So then she was teaching another class and they were talking about countries. And she talked about, Canada and Mexico. And can you think of a country? And she was trying to think of a country in that area. And she accidentally said that Hong Kong was a separate country from China. So I wouldn't say she was reprimanded, but she was reminded that we can't say that because it's not true legally, politically. And Hong Kong, if you cannot mention it in classes, that'd be great. Unless your student lives in Hong Kong. Because right now in Hong Kong, they're having a lot of protests and problems. I saw a news report that at a college graduation in Hong Kong, not all, but the majority of the students turned their back on the Chinese flag during the national anthem. So in Hong Kong, there's a lot of like political, especially like college age students that are saying they don't want to be a part of China and all that drama. So a lot of drama going on in Hong Kong, a lot of protests with masks. Even at that college graduation, a lot of the graduates a lot of college students were protesting with masks and saying chants and stuff about not liking China. So anyway, Hong Kong is a touchy subject. If you're talking about countries, maybe don't mention Hong Kong in your classes, just a heads up. But that teacher was not fired, was not, put under review or anything. They just reminded her that, Hong Kong's not a separate country from China, so don't say that to the student, right? Okay. So I feel like I'm talking too fast, so let me calm down. So, yes, I am 31 weeks pregnant, which is super exciting. A few days ago was November 9th, which means 2 months until my scheduled C-section. Today is 8 weeks exactly until my scheduled C-section. So that's exciting. I'm feeling Caleb move around a lot. The day before yesterday, it was really funny because Joshua, my 2-year-old, I was sitting on the couch minding my own business. I got attacked from 2 different directions by both my boys. Joshua was climbing on my back and pulling my hair, and Caleb was kicking up into my rib, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting ganged up on by my 2 boys. What's going on around here? Like, let's chill out, guys. We're just watching TV. Chill. So I thought that was funny that both the boys decided to gang up on me at once. I'm like, okay. You stop pushing on that rib, and you don't need to be climbing on my back right now. Sit down, chill out, boys. Calm down. So a little bit of a peek into my future with boys, right? A little bit more wild than my girls. Okay, so I got to use my new rewards today. I'll show you some of them. This one is some of my pieces of my car reward. And these are a few of my Little Pony rewards. And these are actually from Dollar Tree wrapping paper. I cut it out, laminated it, used hot glue, and put a magnet on the back. So that's an idea for saving printer ink. If you have to buy wrapping paper for Christmas anyway, especially if you have kids, that's a fun idea. But I did go back to Dollar Tree and saw that it's mostly just picked over, and it's mostly like snowmen and Santa Claus and stuff now, not as many of the cartoony characters. But then I was home and I was remembering I should have looked in the birthday wrapping paper because they always have cartoons. So that's an idea, throwing that out there. So I had 4 classes today. That was an answer to prayer because just financially, I make it my goal to teach 4 classes every morning. And my first class did not book, up till yesterday. So last night it booked, answered a prayer, got some short notice money, an extra $2. Thankful for that. And actually this week and next week, 40 out of 40 of my bookings are filled. So that hasn't happened for me in a long time. So that's a huge answer to prayer, huge blessing. Thankful for that. So I'm teaching 4 classes in the morning, 7 days a week, 6 classes at night, Friday nights, 6 classes at night, Saturday nights. And I'm enjoying only teaching 4 classes because if I'm feeling sick to my stomach or whatever, just push through 4 classes and done. It feels like nothing after you've taught, 8 classes or whatever. 4 classes is great. And even 6 classes in the evenings is nice. Because in the evenings, you're wide awake, Okay, so I know it's silly, but in 2 of my classes this morning, I taught a song about a scooter. In the vehicles lesson, I think it's a level 2 lesson. Yeah, level 2. Possibly 3, but I think 2. There's a song that I really like about a bright red scooter. So I took a screenshot of it and I'm going to sing it to you guys. And then we're going to do my Dollar Tree haul. Ready? Okay. So it goes like this. Wait. Here we go. And this isn't red, it's pink. Oh, well. You are my scooter, my bright red scooter. You make me happy every day. You never know, dear, how much I need you. I will ride my scooter today. So I really like that song because I feel like a lot of times we are given a big block of text and it says, sing it to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb, or sing it to the tune of London Bridges or whatever. And it does not flow well. But this one pretty much stuck to the wording and rhythm of the original song. So I like how that one. Oh, it looks red on camera? Good, because I was thinking of painting it with nail polish and then I was like, nah. That's good. It looks red on camera. It's hot pink. So, oh gracious. Give me just half a second. One moment. Oh gracious. Ay. Wow. That was fun. My mascara not only fell down, but I tried to pick it up with my toes and it went under the furniture, so I had to move it. Anyway, got it back. $3 mascara. I'm too cheap to lose it. Okay, so that was the scooter song. I think that one's a fun one. So yeah, my bright red scooter. It's to the tune of You Are My Sunshine, and it keeps pretty well to the tune. So I want to show you guys some goodies from Dollar Tree. Back in the day, I used to do bigger Dollar Tree hauls than I do now. But this is fun. Let me scoot you back. Hello. So I'm scooting you back so that I have room on my desk to show you my goodies. Ooh. Okay. So if you've watched any of my videos with my daughter Esther, and if you haven't, that's fine. You'll know that I write on note cards and I write CVC words and sight words for us to practice and just starting to write some math problems. So I got this huge stack of index cards, 200 of them for $1 at Dollar Tree. Comparable to about half that at Walmart you would get for that price, I think. I also got this box for putting them all in. And I'm going to put Esther's name on the box, I think. Probably like on a sticker or something so I can change it later if I want to. So welcome, Candy. So yeah. Oh no, Candy, you had your worst class ever today. Tell us in the chat box so I can tell the world. No, just kidding. I'm sorry that you had your worst class ever. Oh, I want to talk about, yeah, later. After I do my Dollar Tree haul, I want to talk about, I had a student who had some toy guns in class. So I wanted to talk about how I handled it and how it ended up being no big deal. And it didn't end up being a big thing that he just made as a distraction all of class because I didn't make a big deal out of it. But I'll talk about that after my Dollar Tree haul. So I got index cards and a little box, $1 each, for Esther for practicing words. So Esther, she's 5 years old. She just turned 5. So I'm trying to get her ready for kindergarten. And my goals for her to be ready for kindergarten is to meet all of the public school goals for them to know by the end of kindergarten. So that way she starts off kindergarten ahead, because I worked in the public elementary schools and I noticed that the kids that start kindergarten ahead remain ahead throughout the years. And I was always behind, and I want my kids to not struggle the way that I did. So the library has a program to read 1,000 books. 1,000 books by kindergarten. I'm like, I have to read 1,000 books to my daughter by August? I can try. So I'm going to try. We may only read 300, but the thing is, if you set a goal, if you reach for if you shoot for the moon, you may not reach your goal, but you'll at least land in the stars. So we're setting a goal for 1,000 books by kindergarten. And I'm going to start writing them down, keeping a list of all the books we've read. So whenever my daughter wants to do a live video and her brother and sister are sleeping or daddy's with them or whatever, we're going to record reading some books on YouTube. And that way, those of you who have 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, if you want them to sit down with a video and hear a book read to them, easy for you, right? Easy peasy. So you can read 1,000 books by kindergarten along with us. So I let my daughter, well, okay, see, Esther's 5. Deborah's 3.5 and Joshua's 2. So the things they grab are just random stuff off the shelf. So I didn't let them pick things out for Christmas necessarily, but I let Esther pick things out because she more knows what she's doing. So Esther picked out this for Christmas, but I told her, you know, you're picking this out now, but you don't get it till Christmas. So she picked things out for herself and her sister. So this Esther picked out, it's Barbie shoes, a hair clip, and 3 Barbie purses for $1 at Dollar Tree. For Esther and for Deborah, they're each getting a My Little Pony. So a pink one and a blue one. It has a little crown and a little brush to brush the hair. Esther picked out that she wanted a mermaid for Christmas. So Esther picked out these socks, one for her and one for her sister. They love wearing these at home. They keep her legs warm. For their size of feet, it like goes almost all the way to the knees, but they're fun. So this is a fox and this is a kitty cat. Fuzzy, warm socks. I picked these out for Joshua. He loves Paw Patrol right now. So I got him a couple of Paw Patrol cardboard books. When they're only $1, if he tears them up or bites them, I'm not going to be mad about it because it was cheap and it was his Christmas present. For myself, I got the word joy. I'm thinking of hanging it here. So it'll say Teacher Evelyn Joy. So we'll figure that out. But that is for my classroom. So I'm going to set it over here. These are amazing because at Walmart, these are a lot more expensive. But at Dollar Tree, now you can get these 2 of them for $1. So that's 50 cents each. That's cheaper than Walmart. So what this is I'll just open it. I'll open it and show you. This is a doorknob cover. To make your door so that a 2, 3, 4-year-old can't open it, but an adult can easily. So, well, gracious. Anyway, you put this, there we go. Yeah. So it comes off on 2 sides. You put it around your doorknob like this. You may already know this, but, and it goes together on your doorknob. And then when you want to turn the door, you put your fingers in the holes to touch the doorknob to turn it. But see, little kids with little hands, they don't know how to do that. So it's basically like locking the door to them, but it's not locked to adults. So I'm putting this on my classroom door so they stop bothering. I put a little hook lock, but the hook lock, if they turn the doorknob and push on it, the hook lock will come undone and they'll still come in. So if I put this in addition on the door, they won't be able to get in for the most part. So definitely good deal. I'm going to read what you're saying. Oh, she said use a butter knife to open those if you have issues. So teach your candy. Oh, okay. So Morgan said, Evelyn, I will send you the title of a book I did with Erica. I taught her to read at age 3 with it. Lydia is a different temperament, has not liked it yet. Yeah, different kids learn at different paces, but that's awesome. I would love to know about that book. Oh, Candy, Teacher Candy. Oh, a steak knife. Ha ha ha. Teacher Candy said that her horrible class today was a student she's taught 8 times before. Sorry about that. It was a student she's taught 8 times before, but this time the parents were present and they were screaming at the little girl. That is unfortunate. That's too bad. That's sad when that happens. I surprisingly haven't had situations of like real bad anything like that in that I can remember. Like I've had like the parents yelling at each other in the background, but I haven't had them like attacking the student, you know? Okay, so I got some more workbooks for Esther because I got one for her for math and she loves that book. And she's like, Mommy, I have to do my homework now. And she like is coloring it in and doing it and just really enjoys it. So I noticed that Dollar Tree, at least my Dollar Tree, has a whole section. They have them for kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade. So I got her several. I got her 4 new ones. So some of them are going to be more challenging and some of them are going to be more easy, but it's just like preparation for the types of things. Okay, Morgan's kids are up. Bye, Morgan. So it's preparation for the types of things she's going to have to do in kindergarten anyway. I mean, even if it's just easy in practice, you know. So this one is, I was looking at the 1st grade. The 1st grade's too hard for her right now, obviously. So kindergarten test prep workbook, math and language arts. So I'm going to have to sit down with her and help her with it, you know, because I'll have to read the sentence to her, but it says like, it is going to rain. Which picture shows what you need? A chair, a flower, or an umbrella? And they circle it, you know? So that's something, this is all stuff for me to sit down with her. She can't do this independently because I have to read the sentence to her. And then she circles, you know, the right one. But that's really cool. So this one is a Bible one. It's hidden pictures. So you find the images, like where's the star, find the star and circle the star, you know. Oh, like there, right there is the, it's hidden within the picture. So there's a octopus right there at the top of the mountain, you know, stuff like that. So it's pictures from the Bible, and I can talk to her about Bible lessons at the same time. Oh, Kelly's leaving too. Bye, Kelly. So, oh, and that's fun. Look, there's one with Queen Esther in it, and my daughter's name is Esther, so that makes it even more special. Okay, this one is going to be super easy for Esther, but it's basic concepts like colors and shapes, which maybe I could have Deborah do this one if Deborah gets real interested and wants to do one. But it says red, color the pictures red, orange, circle the orange objects. So yellow, circle the yellow objects, green, color the animals green. So that's pretty cool. This is the last one, letter sounds. So I really like this because Esther knows her letter sounds, but this is like additional practice, like which words start with B? Boat, bird, hat? No. Ball, plant? No. Bus. So she would circle or X out according to the beginning sound, and it goes through a lot of letters. It's not in alphabetical order, and it has some tracing letters in the back. Oh, I love that. So we trace the middle sound, practicing the middle sound in the back, or writing the beginning sound, or writing the middle sound. So practicing that, perfect for her level right now because she can comprehend it, but it's a little bit challenging. So that's really good preparation so that when she sees that in kindergarten, she knows what to do. You know, she's not going to be lost. Okay. Here's my second bag. So these are a lot of goodies. Yeah, these are pretty much all. These are all snacks for the hospital. I'm in nesting mode, guys. So basically, I'm going to make some activity bags for my kids at the hospital. I've already got wood puzzles picked out that they're each going to have a bag with a wood puzzle, with some snacks, probably a little surprise toy in there or something, so that when they come to visit me in the hospital and I just had a C-section, I can't get up and entertain them. I'm going to be in the bed, and it's not going to, there might be a sleeping baby there that's not that entertaining. I'm going to have, puzzles and snacks for them. And we can ask the nurse for like a popsicle, but I'm going to have a few other little snacks. So I got this for my husband. My husband's from Ecuador. He doesn't really like sweet things, but he likes coconut cookies because they're just semi-sweet. So I like these because they're individual packages. So when I open the package, there'll still be like individual packages of cookies because he likes to share them. So if my mother-in-law visits or if he wants to share with me, I'm going to give the package to him. If he wants to share with the kids or whatever, I'm sure he will. So I got my kids some fruit snacks. There's just 4 bags that come in here for $1. Depending on where you buy fruit snacks, that could be a good deal or not. These are just like the Girl Scout cookies. They're chocolate mint cookies. So those are fun for the kids to munch on, and I'll probably have a few. Chocolate pudding. They each get one. It's one of those special treats that like I hardly ever give them, so it'll be kind of special. And then peanut butter M&Ms and peanut M&Ms. M&Ms are another special treat that mommy hardly ever buys. So I realize that looks like a bunch of junk food, but it's kind of like Joshua, it's gonna be his first time even understanding or comprehending that there's a baby that's joining our family. So I want it to be a positive thing, not a traumatizing thing. So, and it'll be fun. So I'm going to have little activity bags for them with like coloring books and like little books to read and cardboard puzzle. And I might even bring some like little Legos to the hospital, maybe. I don't know. So that they can hang out in the room with us for several hours and not be bored out of their minds, right? So those are some fun things that I found at Dollar Tree. So talk to me, people. I've got 8 people watching and 8 likes. Thank you very much. So Amanda L says, I miss having babies. My youngest will be 9 on Christmas. Aw. Oh, I was going to mention too, so there's, controversy about possible side effects of getting your tubes tied. And I am getting my tubes tied. But the number one scary thing for me is the possibility of an ectopic pregnancy. Let's talk about that. And if you don't care, that's fine. But I'm going to talk about it. One of the main reasons why I want to get my tubes tied is because I'm tired of having pregnancy losses. Pregnancy is traumatic for me. I'm done. I've had, this will be my 4th healthy baby. I've had 4 pregnancy losses. And my body needs a break from being pregnant. This is my 8th pregnancy in 6 years. So yeah, my body, I need a chance to diet and exercise, and 4 kids is a full house and full van and full hearts and everything. So, but I am not trying to sign up for an ectopic pregnancy. I see I lost a viewer. They're like, boring, bye. That's okay. I'm kind of, and we have a new person. Hi, RB. Welcome. So, basically, I talked to my doctor about it. I was like, I know there's different forms of the procedure of getting your tubes tied. And I know some people later will want to have surgery to get it reversed or whatever. I'm not one of those people. Like, this is going to be permanent for me. But if there's a way of preventing ectopic pregnancy, I would like that. What is ectopic pregnancy? Ectopic pregnancy is when the little egg is implanted in a lot of times the fallopian tube, but in a dangerous area. And what is tied is the fallopian tube. So before in the past, they would tie the fallopian tube, and that's why it's called getting your tubes tied or tubal ligation. Now, a tubal ligation, they remove a portion of your fallopian tube. But there are still situations where, over time, especially if you get your tubes tied in your 20s, early 20s, and stuff, they really don't like people getting their tubes tied in their early 20s, and most doctors won't do it. I'm 31, so they're okay with it. But your tubes can grow back, and you can be in danger of an ectopic pregnancy. So I talked to my doctor about what can we do to prevent that, and she said I can write you down for full tubal removal, which sounds scary, but she said it actually, takes away your chances of having a ectopic pregnancy, and it also it also lowers your chances of cervical cancer. So that's what I'm planning on doing, which may sound really like scary and stuff. Arby says, "What are you talking about? Girl stuff." So yeah. Oh, Cindy's leaving, but yeah, and Teacher Kim has to run too. Okay. Well, yes. Oh, thank you, Teacher Candy, for liking my Dollar Tree haul. So yeah, I'm just kind of happy to, as crazy as it sounds, just kind of put the stage of life of pregnancy behind me and just focus on my kids and also my body. I'm going to be real with you guys. You want me to be real? When I graduated high school, I weighed 200 pounds. And I thought I would never reach that number. I thought, oh my gosh, I weigh 200 pounds. That's crazy. So that was when I was 18. So then I went to college, and then I got married and stuff. When I first got pregnant with Esther, I was 250 pounds. Okay. So since then, I've had, 8 pregnancies. So I've had pregnancy losses. My body's been through a lot. When I went to my doctor's appointment at 16 weeks of pregnancy, oh, then the other thing is with Joshua, I went to 10 days past my due date, and I reached 300 pounds. I thought I would never in my life reach that number or see that number. I was so freaked out by that number. And then I haven't looked at a scale since. At 16 weeks of pregnancy, I went to the doctor and they weighed me. I was 330 pounds. I was like, that number is like, I wasn't supposed to ever go over 200. I wasn't ever supposed to see 200 on a scale, and now I see 330. So from 16 weeks to 31 weeks of pregnancy, I now weigh 332.5 pounds. So I know it sounds crazy because it's a ridiculous number, but I feel proud of myself that I've only gained 2 pounds from 16 weeks to 31 weeks, right? So so after pregnancy, you're going to be seeing videos of me about diet and exercise. After I recover from the cesarean and everything, I'm going to be focusing more on taking care of the mom of my kids and not focusing. Yeah, I'm going to read what you're saying in a second. Arby says, pay attention to the chat, girl. Well, what I do, Arby, welcome to my chat. What I do is I talk for a little bit, and then I read the chat and respond. Because if I read it, every sentence that I say, it's going to be totally off topic. So I'm going to finish the thought that I have before getting off topic or commenting on what people are saying. But yeah, so currently 332.5 pounds, but 31 weeks pregnant. So my goal is to not gain anything else, hopefully, maybe maximum of 5 pounds the rest of pregnancy. Then after pregnancy, I'm going to be working on diet and exercise. So you're going to be seeing a lot of those videos on my channel. So that's that. Dani's here. Hey, Dani. So let me read what you're saying in the chat box. Thank you, Arby. That was very kind. Yes. Amanda said, yes, focus on you and your babies. I also realized that 4 kids is a lot. And it's just enough, 2 girls and 2 boys. We've got 2 kids' bedrooms with with bunk beds at each. We can have a boys' room and a girls' room, and I can, my kids can grow up together, and that's a good number. Amanda said, yes, I have 4. Very good. Amanda said, I am the same way, Evelyn. I weighed 300 pounds after having my babies. I gained so much weight. I've lost 150 pounds. Wow, that's wonderful. Wow. And now you weigh about 155. It is difficult, and I completely understand. Yeah, I weighed 180 in middle school. So I am 5'9". I do have a size 11 foot. So I am a bigger girl in more than one way. I'm 4 inches taller than my husband. But I need to take care of me. And so I'm going to be researching what the healthiest diet would be for me while breastfeeding, to begin to work on losing weight. Arby said, who is Mike? I don't think I mentioned a Mike. I don't know if a Mike was mentioned in there. Oh, yeah. Teacher Candy said, my friend does a program called Trim Healthy Mama. Have you heard of it? I have heard of it. I have a few friends on Facebook who do that, and they have recipe books, which I'm interested in getting one. And they have a couple of different books, maybe more. And I'm interested in looking into that. I know a lot of people are doing the keto diet. But there's also warnings out there about the keto diet maybe not being that good for your body. So I'm going to research, but I know, okay, first step, I think, is cut out junk food, cut out fast food, not cut out completely carbs, but cut down on carbs, not cut out completely sugar, but cut down on sugar, get rid of sugary drinks and drink more water and all that stuff. Arby said my favorite food is pizza. Yes. So anyway, obviously I just showed you a bunch of snacks I'm taking to the hospital. Obviously, I'm not totally 100% in on the diet plan yet, but watching what you eat, a lot of it is being conscious of what you eat and writing down, keeping track of what you're actually putting into your body. Because I think a lot of times weight gain happens when we just kind of like eating popcorn while watching TV. You don't pay attention. It's called watching what you eat because you're eating it mindlessly, right? So when you watch what you eat, it means it's like, I like a salad just as much as a brownie, but which one's better for my body? I should eat a salad rather than a brownie, right? So making wiser decisions and choices, and not eating your feelings. I don't think that I'm someone that turns to food when I'm feeling sad, but I am one that at different hormonal times of the month, I crave chocolate. And they say that chocolate releases endorphins and stuff like that. But the thing is, exercising releases endorphins. And there are ways to make yourself happy that aren't related to food. And so by getting enough sleep is also very much tied into weight gain. So, just keeping track of like how much you exercise, how much you eat, what you are choosing to eat, So I'm preaching to myself right now, but just paying attention. I realize too that a lot of times I will give my kids I'll give my kids like fruits and vegetables and food on their plate, and then I don't always eat the fruits and vegetables that I'm serving to my kids. So I need to be a good example to my kids and take care of myself. So I need to give myself the same fruits and vegetables that I'm giving my kids, right? So yeah, let me read what you're saying. Laura Ristall says, I'm on a healthy lifestyle change too. My parents both have diabetes and I'm determined to avoid that. Yeah, definitely. My brother has type 1 diabetes, which is the childhood diabetes, but definitely. Okay. Laura said I did Whole30 during my postpartum months. Oh, very interesting. So I'm interested in learning all about that. Amanda said I will add you on Facebook and we can support each other. I have gained like 20 pounds and need to lose it. We can do it. Yeah. The other thing is, for me personally, I don't like focusing on the number on the scale because the thing is when you're exercising and stuff, you can gain muscle mass and the number on the scale, it fluctuates, right? So if you focus on the number on the scale, it's also prone to make you depressed. The number's not changing, so now I want to eat my feelings, right? So for me, I like focusing on numbers that change or focusing on how well did I do today at my do's and don'ts list, like try to avoid too many carbs or try to avoid sugar, try to eat more fruits and vegetables. Did I take a daily vitamin? Did I sit all day or did I walk? Did I take the kids to the park? Did I go to the zoo? I have a zoo membership so that I can walk at the zoo and get exercise. But I might have to get a gym membership again. But my problem that I made, my mistake I made last time was I got a gym membership at a gym that's very far away. It's a long drive and they don't have childcare. So next time I get a gym membership, I'm going to get it at the YMCA, which is nearby and they have childcare. So that way I can get on an exercise program that I can actually stick to, right? But it's an investment, so it's a financial thing, so I'll have to see if I can afford it and all that. I've also heard that the YMCA can have scholarships for people who are low income, so I might check that out. Yeah. So, I was going to say, Amanda said about the numbers. The numbers that I like to focus on is tracking miles that I've walked. So when I was pregnant with Deborah, my second daughter, I had a 1-year-old at the time, Esther. And so I made a goal to walk 100 miles. Now, because of cold weather and stuff, I only got to like 60 or 70 miles. But again, if you set a high goal, if you reach for the moon, even if you miss it, you'll land in the stars, right? So by setting that goal of 100 miles, I walked like 60, 70 miles and keeping track of that. I was proud of myself because the number was changing and increasing. So sometimes focusing on tangible things rather than something that's out of your control, like the number on the scale, that can be helpful. So anyway, if you're along for the journey, that's something I'm going to work on. One thing that can be frustrating is a lot of times on Facebook, you'll see people who have lost weight, but they're trying to sell you something. Like people will add me on Facebook because they're a VIPKID teacher, but they want me to sign up for their program and drink their shakes and do their exercise and stuff. And the thing is, not to talk bad about any specific program, but I did sign up for a program when I was pregnant with Deborah. And I'm lactose intolerant, so I had to get the lactose-free version of the shake and stuff. And the exercise on the video that I had to do, it left my body in pain. And the thing is, I think it's a lot safer to exercise at a gym where you can have a trainer where they can specifically give you an exercise program that is good for your body and for your situation. Because when you're just doing a program from a video, it can sometimes be forcing your body to do too much and actually cause sports related injury and stuff like that, pulled muscles and all that. When I was going to the gym and working out, I was not having that same pain in my body. I was feeling great and awesome because it wasn't too much. It wasn't crazy. So I'm one that I'm not going to sign up for shakes. I'm not going to sign up for videos. I'm not going to sign up for any programs. I'd rather join a gym, come up with my own healthy food plan. I will maybe buy a couple healthy eating cookbooks and stuff like that, or check out an app or something, or track what I'm eating. But I prefer not to join a program, just because a lot of those programs like Slim for Life, both my aunt and my mom lost a lot of weight on Slim for Life, but they also spent a lot of money and they also gained it back. And the thing is, I would rather, instead of signing up for a program that I have to buy all these special foods from their company in order to lose the weight, I would rather myself train myself to grocery shop correctly, choosing healthy foods, changing habits, basically changing habits and changing my daily choices rather than signing up for a program that later I'm not going to be able to afford and gain it back. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So just being smart, drinking more water, drinking less sugary drinks or not drinking them, eating healthy. So those, I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now, and you guys are kind of hearing me. Because I have tried one program that had shakes and exercises, and I felt like it just wasn't catering to me and my needs at all. I felt like it was just a program that was trying to make money, and maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just didn't feel supported in that, and I didn't feel like that friend was encouraging me because she wanted me to succeed. I felt like that friend was encouraging me because she needed to make some money as a stay-at-home mom, which is fine. But, a lot of those multi-level marketing, some of them work out fine and some of them don't. So anyway, I don't want to talk about any specific companies, but I prefer to figure out a plan that works for me that I can stick with for the rest of my life, right? Rather than, Yes, do I have an Aldi near me? Yes, I love Aldi. They have great prices on vegetables. You're exactly right. Yes, I love Aldi. Huge Aldi fan here. Every time I check out at Dollar Tree or Aldi, I'm like, oh my goodness, if I was at Walmart right now, this would be so much money, right? So yes, I'll check out at Aldi. I swear I've saved thousands of dollars over the years at shopping at Aldi. So love Aldi. Let me read what you guys are saying. Laura said, OMG, I'm so done with MLM companies. So I get a lot of friend requests on Facebook by VIPKID teachers, and I'll accept them. But if they automatically start trying to sell me an MLM, I'll unfriend them. I'm sorry. I don't know you. I was just trying to be friends with you because we work for the same company. I'm sorry. Like, if this is a friend of mine that really, 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 I know and trust and I like the company they're working for and they're selling something I actually want, then maybe. But if I don't even know you, dude, and you add me on Facebook and you're trying to spam me, like, bye, Felicia, trying to be cool and use all those puns that I don't, whatever. So yeah, let me read what you're saying. I think with the programs, they trick your body to lose weight, but you often gain it back once you stop. Exactly. So it's like, I want to make lifestyle changes rather than a short-term diet, rather than a lose a lot of weight fast trick. I want to make healthy choices, be a good example to my kids. And that way, if I have friends that are like, hey, how'd you do it? I don't have to be, oh, well, first you have to sign up for this expensive plan. Then you have to sign up for this expensive gym. Then you have to spend all this money. Then you have to eat just specifically out of these boxes. Processed foods aren't good for you anyway. So why are you buying boxed things from fill in the blank company because they say, oh, that's lower calories? But the thing is, it's not just about counting calories or counting carbs or counting sodium. It's paying attention to chemicals that are in products and, eating healthier. And again, I'm preaching in the choir because these are the things I need to do. I ate a Big Mac yesterday, people. Not good. Not good, Evelyn. But yeah. But I will say I really like Wendy's drive-thru because I can get a really good salad with like chicken and avocado in it, good stuff in it. And I can use a coupon. It's like $7 for a full salad. But the thing is, if I have a $2 off coupon, it's only $5. You can also get like a half salad. So I like that because so many of these restaurants that have drive-thrus that are convenient for moms that have kids sleeping in the back seat and it's like, I'm hungry, I want to get something. I appreciate Wendy's because they have salads. Anyway. Okay. Laura said, we got a treadmill, which is wonderful for stay-at-home moms because you don't have to find childcare to exercise. That's nice. We don't necessarily have space in our house for a treadmill right now. I did buy a thing on Facebook Marketplace for only $8, which on the TV it's like $100. It's for doing sit-ups, and I got it for my husband, and we don't have a spot in our house to set it up, but we may be able to rearrange and figure that out. So anyway, if we could like finish our, like do anything in our basement so that we could do exercise in our basement, that would be cool. But yeah. Okay, Planet Fitness is only $10. Yes. And you know what? I have a friend too, and she was interested in joining Planet Fitness. But does Planet Fitness have childcare? I don't think so, right? Yeah. My issue is that I need to go somewhere that'll like let me bring my kids. So anyway, those are some videos that are going to be coming up postpartum. After 6 weeks after the baby's born, I'm going to be focusing in more on diet and exercise. Not that I shouldn't start it now. I do things still now. Like I take my kids to the mall and walk around, take my kids to the park and stuff, and try and make healthy choices, but sometimes still eat cookies and hamburgers. So still need to, I think by talking about it, by making videos about it, it's helping me stay a little bit accountable. Hi, Dani. I've just been talking about diet, exercise, and weight loss, and that's going to be videos coming up on my channel after I have this baby. So, yep, that's pretty much all I've got, guys. My kids are still sleeping. So I'm going to be having videos about teaching my daughter to read and about reading books with my daughter. So if you're interested in that, those will be coming up. And then also I'm going to be having diet and exercise videos, but it's not going to be an MLM sign up for my company type thing. It's just going to be taking care of my body and encouraging you guys to do the same, right? Yes, Dani, the new YouTube laws I talked about, if you rewatch this live, I talked about it at the very beginning of the video. But long story short, you have to mark your videos either for 18 and older or for kids. If you mark it for kids, then they're going to turn off your comments and block a lot of things on your channel. So for me, my demographic is mostly women, tiny percentage of men, pretty much 95% women in their 30s to 50s is who watches my channel. So I make videos for teachers and moms pretty much because that's what I am. I'm a teacher and a mom. And so I'm going to mark mine for 18 and over so that my comments and everything won't get turned off. But that also means like the YouTube Kids app won't connect to my videos, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yes, but I have kids in my videos. Yes. But the thing is, it's different if it's for kids or if it has kids in it. So there's a difference between those. And I do learning stuff. Yes, but mine is more instructional for adults. So I don't want to turn off my comments. I don't want to block my channel from a lot of features. So I'm just keeping mine 18 and up. So even though I don't curse in my videos and I don't do anything inappropriate, but it is geared towards moms and teachers. So real quick, along with that, when I was at Dollar Tree yesterday, I was in the checkout line and the people around me are listening to me lecture and explain to my kids, please don't touch any of that candy or I'm not going to buy you the toys you asked for. If you open something in the checkout line, I'm going to have to put something else back because money's tight, you know? So, and I'm telling them, stay with mama, stop running off, or I'm not going to buy you something special. I only get you something special if you're behaving yourself and stuff. So anyway, I'm just giving my spiel to my kids. And I was wearing this shirt, but with an orange pin that said VIPKID teacher. And the lady in line in front of me was like, you're applying your teaching skills to your kids. And I thought that was funny. So pretty much, yeah. I explained to my kids the reason why, rather than just like, don't do that, don't do this, don't touch that. Whatever you do, don't touch that, don't touch anything, don't do this, don't do that. I say, look, we brought a little bit of money with us. So if you open that candy right there, I'm going to put this toy back because Mama didn't bring that much money. So, oh, I was going to say too, my daughter Esther, I mentioned this in the chat box at Dani's live, but I was going to tell the story. So my mother-in-law and I, we took Esther and my other two kids to go coat shopping just for Esther, because Joshua and Deborah have coats that are their size that they can wear this winter. Esther doesn't, because see, Esther's wearing size 6 now. So I recently had to buy pants for her. I'm probably going to have to buy more long sleeve shirts for her. She's in a size that I don't have that much of. So size 6. So my mother-in-law knew that she needs a coat. So she said she was going to pay for it. But we went to a few different stores because I'm not going to let her spend $100 on a coat that I could find for $30 at a different store, right? So we went to JCPenney, and that was a big disappointment. In my daughter's size, there was like $90 coats on sale for $60. Thanks for the great deal. That's not a great deal in my opinion. And then there were some coats that the price was not bad, and the coats looked warm until you touch them, and they flatten down to like paper thin. They're like all looks and no warmth, no content. It's like made of air. So you're buying air for $45. So I was like, I don't want to buy either of these options, right? So then we went to Kohl's. Kohl's, okay. I'm usually too cheap for department stores like this, but Kohl's is one of my faves. I like Kohl's because we found the coat originally like $100 or whatever on sale for like $39. And then at the cash register today, they're taking an extra 20% off. So it was only like $31. So for a coat, that's a good deal. So, and we got it in purple, her favorite color, and it's warm and it's great and it's her size. And so we got it. But while we were there, Esther was like, oh my goodness, they have underwear and socks that are My Little Pony, and I need to get this, and we need to get this. And I'm like, here's the deal, sweetheart. Mama didn't bring money for that. Abuela brought money to get you a coat. We're here for a coat. We're not getting anything for your brother and sister. We're not getting anything extra. And this underwear right here is originally $12, but it's on sale for $9. But you only get 6 underwears. So each underwear is more than $1. And we just bought underwear for you at a different store for like $3 for like 8 of them. So I'm explaining to my daughter, money runs out and you have to look for the good deals, right? So it's not that I'm saying no, but I'm saying we're getting you a coat. We already got you underwear. Didn't have a cartoon character on it, but it's wearable. These socks, this package of socks, there are like 8 pairs in here, right? It's on sale for $9. That's like a little over $1 each for a pair of socks that you're going to lose the mate to, and then you won't be able to wear. So like, no, that's not a good deal. So I also just bought you socks. You have a drawer overflowing with socks. What you need is a coat. So we're getting a coat. So then we went to the bathroom, and the bathroom is conveniently right next to the kids' toy section. And the kids' toys are all like $40 for something you'll play with once, $20 for something else. And my kids have so many toys, but not bought from department stores like that. I buy them at thrift stores. I buy them at Dollar Tree. Like my daughter picked this out for $1, and she likes it just as much as the $40 thingy at Kohl's. So I prefer to let my daughter pick things out at Dollar Tree, and then I'll wrap them and give them to her for Christmas. And it's just as exciting as a $40 thingamahoozy, whatchamacallit, from Kohl's. So she started throwing a little bit of not a full out tantrum, but just being like, Mom, I really want this. And I'm like, first of all, we're here for a coat. We brought money for a coat. We have to get a coat. You need a coat. You have a million toys at home. You don't need this. I don't have money for it. I already bought you toys for Christmas. You don't know what they are. You're going to find out soon. And last of all, maybe I'll think about it. Maybe on Black Friday, when that item goes on sale, maybe I'll get it. You'll see. You'll have to be surprised. You'll find out on Christmas. You're not finding out today. I'm not buying that today. Let's go to the bathroom. So these are conversations that I have with my kids. That's why I love when my kids get to the age that you can talk logic with them, that you can explain to them the value of the dollar. Also, my daughter, Esther, she's 5. She helps pick up toys, and she earns a quarter sometimes if mommy has a quarter at the time. But, you know, sometimes she picks up toys. It's just like, high five, good job. She helps me stir the juice when we make juice from the juice cans. You know, we put brown sugar instead of white sugar in the big pitcher and water and stir it up. So she helps me, you know, put dishes away from the dishwasher. She helps me put laundry away. I'll fold it up and she'll put it in her drawer. So she helps me, you know, when I'm changing her brother's diaper and I realize, oh, these pants are dirty. Can you go get me a pair of pants from his drawer? She'll go get me pants. So she's learning responsibility, and she'll also earn quarters for her piggy bank. But we haven't yet like taken that piggy bank and done something with the money. I'm just kind of letting her learn that like, as you do things, you earn a little bit, and the more you do, you earn more, right? And so she's kind of learning about the value of a dollar, but she doesn't yet know that 4 quarters equals $1 or that 100 pennies equals $1. We're going to learn that. We're getting there. But it's interesting. So these are some of the skills I'm starting to teach my kids. Esther, Deborah, and Joshua all have piggy banks. And sometimes when daddy has a handful of change, he'll give all of them some money, whether they did something or not. And sometimes they all pick up their toys and don't get anything because mama's broke right now. But it's neat learning about how money works, right? So anyway, those are some things. I've just been kind of talking. My kids woke up because I have a lock on my classroom door, and because next door, that room that used to be a storage room, we turned it into a half bedroom, half playroom. So she opened up the gate. My 5-year-old knows how to open the gate at the bottom of the stairs. They came up, and now they're all playing in the room next door. They're not in my classroom because there's a lock on the door. It's amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely day. I'm going to read what you're saying. Kim said, this last class is a teenager who never comes, so mom usually comes to class. I just got passed around on the iPad to all her friends while they were drinking. You're like the drinking party entertainment. I love it. Okay. Laura said, do you have Once Upon a Child? Where are you located? Yes, first of all, yes, my city has Once Upon a Child. Second of all, I've not been since becoming a mom. So I should check that out. I definitely go to a lot of cool thrift stores though. But yeah, anyway. Callie said, love that place, Laura. I should go check it out, you know. Kim said, I'm cool with getting paid to be passed around a party. That's awesome. All right, well, that's all I really had to talk about. So, Teacher Candy said she loves Ross. I like Ross too. I don't go very often, but I like it. I found a really cool shirt when I was pregnant with Joshua there. So anyway, but yes. Okay, so Candy said, have you finished decorating the nursery? Well, he's going to be in Caleb's going to be in a bassinet in our room. So he doesn't have his own like nursery. What we're working on is the room upstairs. We need to buy a couple of mattresses for the bunk bed. And then the girls this will become their room. And then what we need to do is disassemble the toddler bed downstairs, and then the bottom bunk will become Joshua's bed. And then where the toddler bed is, we will reassemble our crib. But for the time being, Caleb is going to be in our room in a bassinet. So when you have your fourth kid, you don't necessarily decorate a special little room for them. But I have the car seat. I have the bassinet. I have the diapers. He has his own dresser full of clothes and stuff. But yeah, Amanda says, sounds like my house, Evelyn. I have 3 kids in one room. Yeah, right now I have 3 kids in one room. Sort of. Joshy loves sleeping in mommy and daddy's bed. So in the middle of the night, I move him to his bed, and then he wakes up and comes back to our bed. So we're trying to get him to get used to his toddler bed. But it's a struggle. He's just very pegadito, glued to his mommy and his daddy. He loves us. He just wants us near. And I love cuddling my little boy, but he does need to learn to sleep in his big boy bed more. He does sleep in it, but not full time. So anyway, he has his toddler bed in the room with the bunk beds. But anyway, so upstairs is becoming, it's changing. It's changed from sort of a storage room into a bedroom. It has bunk beds that need mattresses on it. And then it's kind of got a playroom and bookshelf set up in there that I've been working on and setting up. I set up a little puppet theater in there, and they've got a bunch of toys and stuff to play over there. They've got a little play tent and different things. And then downstairs we have a toddler bed and a bunk bed. So we need to disassemble the toddler bed once we get mattresses for up here, and then reassemble the crib back where it was. So yeah, Big Lots, very good. Okay, we got our mattresses at Big Lots for $99. We got our mattresses on Walmart.com for like $79, something like that. So yeah. Amanda said they have a bunk bed, but they refuse to sleep on the top. The top is the best spot. That's where we always fought over when we were kids. One thing I did was I put extra protection on the side so there's no possibility of rolling out of the bed or falling out of the bed. I put the bed rails both on the top and bottom bunk. So if the reason there's not sleeping on the top is because of that, you can put a toddler bed rail thingy. So yeah. Oh, so your kids. The funny thing is, when I was a kid, my brother and I fought over having the top bunk. And it's funny because if one of them has decided that the bottom bunk is better, they're all going to just fight over the bottom bunk instead of the top bunk. It's just whatever's cool at the time, right? You just have to convince them that the top bunk's way cooler. Okay, Candy said, check out your IKEA. There is an IKEA by me. I've only been in there once. Well, I've been in there a few times, but I've only been like through the shopping area once. Yeah. Oh, they cuddle together. Aw, that's so sweet. So yeah, you got your desk from there. That is awesome. My desk is actually a table that my friend gave to me for free. So that's how cheap I am. Free is my favorite price. Free is my favorite price. So my mother-in-law might buy the mattresses for us, but she just bought a coat for us. She just got back from visiting Ecuador. She works at Subway, so she needs to save up before we just let her buy us mattresses, right? But that's going to be kind of probably our Christmas present from her. But again, Caleb's going to be in the bassinet until he gets to the age that he can sit up, and then he'll have to be in the crib. So there's that. But yeah, so you guys we've just been kind of chatting about all aspects of my life right now. Esther, how are you? Is Joshy awake? Is he upstairs? Are you guys playing together and being kind? Aw, that makes me so happy when you're so kind. You did. So I bought my kids Duplo Legos. I got 4 sets because just the more I got, the more I wanted. But I got them from Facebook Marketplace. So I got one bag of Duplo Legos for $3. And then I got another bag for $5. And then I got a little bucket for $5. And then last night, I needed something to put all of them in. I got this big bucket thing that the lid of it is basically like a Lego table, which I'm super excited about. And that came with Legos too. So now they have plenty of Duplo Legos. But I'm excited because I can keep it all in one spot and they have like a little Lego table basically. So that was a total of $18 when each one of those sets, if you had bought them at the Lego store, each one of those sets would have been like $30. So saved a lot of money by using Facebook Marketplace. I also got my car seat on Facebook Marketplace for $20. So, and I made a video about sewing my own, DIY, how I made my own nursing cover and I made my own car seat cover. So yeah, saving money by making my own stuff, right? So Amanda said, thanks for the great live, Evelyn. I love listening in while I get my classes ready for tomorrow. Very good. Kim says, that sounds cool. Candy says, I need to get ready for my classes tomorrow. I have props thrown everywhere. Very good. I need to put a couple props away. For the most part, I'm picked up. But yeah, my floor is looking like I need to pick a few things up. When you're pregnant, it's like bending over and picking things up is not a lot of fun. So that's why I encourage my kids to help out with that. I have 11 thumbs up. Thank you guys. That makes me so happy. So Kim says my kids are going bowling today. I'm looking forward to stuff like that when my kids are a little bit older, being able to do more big kid activities. When I'm teaching, honestly, I'm not cut out to be a very good daycare teacher, but I love teaching elementary, middle school, high school. So I'm more geared towards once they're starting to become independent and you can get them to do stuff. Love it. Candy said, I just cashed in my tokens for a $20 gift card. Do you know how long it takes for it to come in the email? It takes about 5 days, around there. So it'll come when you least expect it. What I do is, since my email gets so filled up with spam, I look under the search bar and I search VIPKID so that I for sure don't miss any important emails from VIPKID, and including the gift card ones, right? I saved up for a $5 gift card for Starbucks because my friend who she's my age and she has breast cancer. She loves Starbucks and she just had a birthday. So I saved up and got her tokens and got her a $5 gift card to Starbucks and sent it to her on Facebook through the messenger. So now I decided I'm going to save up points and just keep getting gift cards. 'Cause yeah, why not? So Kim said, it's a homeschool party, only $5 for 2 games and shoe rental. That is a steal. That's awesome. I hope you guys have so much fun. And I hope you make some new friends, right, at the homeschool party. Lots of fun. So, all right, that's all I've got to talk about for today. I hope you guys have a lovely day. I love you. I'm going to hug my computer. Okay. Bye-bye. I love you. 12 likes. Thanks, guys. See you later.